Okay, so here's the new van. Chandy Vandy. Here's my bike. It's a tight squeeze getting in there. Oh, trust me, it is. Same situation. You gotta climb out the passenger door like you did with the truck. Let's see. So right now I've got my light bulbs in bins and everything's just stacked everywhere. It's kind of a nightmare. The ladders aren't in here yet. I have 4 6-foot ladders, 2 little giants that are 5 foot tall and about 60 pounds, and 2 6-foot A-frames that are about 25 pounds. So you come up in here, and then I made that right there. That Tupperware is like my glove compartment, because that's all it has for glove compartment. That isn't one. So I got all my stuff kind of in there, keep it harnessed. So here's the hooks along the wall, and ideally, let me see if I can get in here without killing myself. Ideally, this is so easy thing. Yikes! Yeah, like that's not gonna work. Okay. And the other thing, I had to put my sauces in here because they stink really bad. You can't have them open at all. All right, so I'm gonna sit on an edge here. So ideally, what I would like is to have some kind of rack, maybe that height, you know, that being the bottom, that comes out a bit. Would be really cool if it could retract so I could fold it in when I'm not using it, when I want to take this bike and make it a camping motorcycle tower. So if it had a thing, and then it has to have a big high lip on it to keep everything in there, and I would put things like all of that, and rolls of paper towels, and stacks of towels. I need somewhere to put all that stuff too. All the vertical stuff I have, all my umbrellas and Ken sticks and everything, those need a spot, but those could be you know, put in a bucket over there, you know, with them sticking out, sort of like that thing is right there. And as far as the shelving situation over here, you can only go from there to really there to there, and then I don't know where you would brace it on that side. But ideally I would like to have some ladders along the wall too, under the shelf. So basically I just want one shelf that runs the length of this, and these are each panel is about 21 inches, 20 inches say, give or take. But that is something really to consider, is the retractable part. I like that. So let's come up with something like that, and a way to hook the ladder in. And then you have to remember that they both have these wheel wells to work around. I don't know what, maybe this should be the shelving side and that should be the ladder hanger, but you probably have to distribute the weight evenly too, or you're going to have the van tipped on one side. So also on the ceiling, ideally I want to have a way to hang a chandelier in here so that I can just hang it and drive it home rather than sit it on my lap or sit it down. They're much better hung. But I see that we could do a pole across the top there when that was needed. And again, kind of nice to be able to take it in and out if it's something that we're going to bump our head on. It would also be nice to have a couple of those poles somewhere, maybe mandatory to hang like jackets and to hang stuff, to have some hooks to hang some shit up. That's what I would like. Okay, and then I'm not real concerned. You sit here for a minute. Let me just sit right down right here. It'd be good to have a mirror right there. I'm not real concerned about that partition, although after speaking to somebody, they said the partition makes it so that you can build off of it. But I don't know. Just take it all into consideration. I don't want big lockers though. I don't need that. I just need shelving that would retract, fold up, and that had a really high lip on it so nothing dumped out of it. And I have my planks in here, but I need stuff for like, that's the foot extension. There's nothing here. I wish there were like buckets that fit on there, you know, holes or something so that I could have a bucket, or not a bucket, but a thing. But they don't. On my license plate. And my bike, the height of my bike is like 45 inches with the mirrors. That's what makes it, that's what sticks out, the mirrors. Those could come off and then it'd be a bit lower. But it's actually the exact height to get it in there. And a lot of people tow their motorcycles in these cargo vans. And you just tie them down in 4 places, I guess. Alright, so that's the vid. I think I'm gonna go get some air in the tires. It says 35, but they look pretty low. Don't they look low? Alright. Oh, and you know what I noticed too? I'm not real happy about? There's a little, see that little, you can't see it, but see? That's like a little bullet hole. Or, you know, it's got a little crack. It's not too cool. And also, it looks as if it was ready to have the oil changed 100 miles ago. Sometime this week I'm going to take it in and get the oil changed, and just have them give it a little looking over to see that everything's alright and all the fluids are okay. But that's it. Alright, I'm going to go put air in the tires. Bye.